Wah! Greetings. Good morning. We did our nails yesterday. Wah! Did our toenails too, but you'll have to pay extra to see those. um, so fun fact about this shirt, when we bought it, we thought it was it was a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt, but apparently it's Zelda, and you know, we feel really dumb for not realizing that, because don't know if you know this or not, but we have a Majora's Mask tattoo, so you know, you think we'd recognize the Shikai symbol, but we're a bit dumb. Which says the stream is a bit unstable. We don't know quite what that means. Everything else seems to be fine. Maybe a bitrate's just a little eh. Okay. Oh, right. We want to bitch about this game for a bit. Fuck this game. More so, like, we've already complained about, like, the whole lack of queer options, how much shit combat sucks, how buggy of a mess it is, like that Nomos quest yesterday, where it just failed because we went to the final chapter, but we weren't able to complete it because, like, we don't know. The journal quest was like talk to Nomos, and like we tried like 5 separate times to the servitors that were inhabited by Nomos, to the tech priest that was chilling out nearby, to the like actual computer council. Like nothing worked. Though difficulties all over the place, like it's a reverse difficulty curve, it seems like definitely has, and maybe that's just like us being a fucking autistic nerd who's good at numbers and building RPG characters. We have been playing RPGs in some capacity for like 20 some odd years. So there's also been some like small lore things, like in a prologue you beat a Chaos Space Marine. Yeah, okay. You make it out of Comrog, which is insane. I don't know. But so like all of that, like we could kind of mostly ignore and deal with that, except for maybe the queer thing. But we saw yesterday, oh, Gassy apparently, that Owlcat Game is planning on using AI to generate their concept art for their next game. And like, they're like, oh, we won't use any AI in finished products, but it's like, so you're still taking away human art for plagiarism in your design process. And like they said some bullshit about like, oh, it's for like inspiration and stuff, and it's like, motherfuckers, they've been doing concept art for how long now? Like, if your artist needs AI for inspiration, if your artist needs to literally use a program that is trained off of stolen art exclusively, maybe they're not a good artist. Sneasel skate. Okay, didn't even say it was there. Anywho, we're glad we're close to the done of this game. Life never gave us lemons. Fucking. We got limes instead. Nobody buys limeade. We don't know what we're rambling about. So yeah, like, we're hoping we finish this game today, and then we may just, like, wash our hands of Owlcat games, because, like, Pathfinder Kingmaker we were enjoying, like, before yeah, well, no, okay, so the thing about AI art being trash is that does not matter, because theoretically, as it improves in a lot of ways, it will get better. So, yeah. Anywho. Let's hopefully finish this. Still mad that they used some bullshit lore excuse for why, like, some characters wouldn't be queer. Like, fuck off. You're gonna have fucking hive mind tech priest claim Necrons are omniscient angels, which is something we've never fucking heard. And like Chaos Space Marine, but then it's like, oh, but we can't have a gay navigator. We can't have this lady who sees people's souls as colors, and when she feels emotion so strongly, they radiate out, and she was locked in some space station for like most of her life. Yeah, there's no way that person would be a lesbian. And then the only gay male option is a fucking Drukhari. What the fuck? Wait, this is Uncharted, but we started there. Didn't we? Well, whatever, fuck it. We're just gonna go here. Well, to be fair, nothing is really new anymore. Nothing has been new for a while. Oh. Oh, okay. Seems that all the color has died from... Oh, it's a British company. That suddenly explains fucking everything. Has died from this world. Gray masses of rocks give way only to brownish sand and black voids of gorges. The team barely notices a strange detail amid the drab landscape. An extensive area of the land is too smooth. As they approach, this area turns out to be a lake of moving metal, in a center which burns green arctic charges. On its shore lies the ruins of pyramidal constructions thought magnocular. It is determined that the remains of the pyramids are slowly melting, creating flows that dump new metal into the lake. The smoothness of the lake is likely rippled by currents trying to extinguish the flames in the center. Specially equipped servitors are first to disembark on the shores of a metallic lake. To the explorer's surprise, they return unharmed with samples of an anomalous substance. The squad sets out to study the lake and the Xenos constructions. Acolyte of Adeptus Mechanicus determined that the metal contains the same substance from which the pyramids are made. The behavior of the metal particles indicate that the construction, made from metal, are capable of regeneration just like living matter, albeit incomparably faster. However, the pyramid filling the lake by transmitting the metal through its built-in portals cannot surmount the destructive force of an arc discharging in the lake's center. One of the pyramids lining the lake shores is more damaged than the rest. Judging by its melted edges and the direction of the breaks, this damage is a thing that started the fires of the lake's center. Endless flows of metal pour from the portals of every monolith. However, one of the flows is noticeably weaker than the rest. Looking closer, officers notice a small object blocking part of a portal. With the help of the servitors, they are successful in removing it and bringing it to the Von Valenkus shuttle. Oh. Oh. Try to extinguish the flames. Vessels cannoneers find idea smothering the green flames with a ship waste rather dubious, but do not dare question the will of the Lord Captain. The dropped cargo dissolves by no effect, barely touching the discharges. Alright, whatever. Judging by orbital trajectories, this is apparent start of a system. If the Lumen Reader is right, back in the day it used to be huge and angry with a bite to it, not this half-dead firefly. Can't imagine what could have drained a deadly beast like that. The Lumen Reader swears that the rays of the star would have continued withering all life in the system for millions of years more. It was too young to fade it like this. It's like it was gnawed out. No. No. It was attacked suddenly and fiercely. A hungry predator bit into its magnetic field and drank as much of its energy as it could. The predator was starving and would have surely devoured a star whole had it more time. If this is fucking the, like, Necron homeworld, like, this, fucking jeez. I do not know, but I can read traces of what was committed here as if I had seen it happen 100 times. A shuttle Imperial make is detected among rocky gorges of a planet, alongside two nearby Xenos objects. Monolith structures embedded in a landscape. When scanned, the objects distort the signal, but no signs of enemy activity nor signals from shuttle are found. Servitor signal disappears as soon as they approach the cliffs between the which the shuttle was found. Not one of them returns, no data is recovered. Alright, whatever. Oh, but we can land anyway? Alright, yeah, fuck it.
This sector is full of ancient Xeno corruption. It is not listed as explored. I estimate high exploration potential.
Master Hahnemann, must I...
Uh-oh. We get, our point mainly with the AI art thing is like, if your problem with AI art is the quality of it, then what happens once you see something of AI art that's like you think is good or something?
Time for our return.
Emperor, give me.
Oh, is that like a spawning thing?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
So we'll shoot it. Yeah, I can kill that.
Predictable downfall. A wicked thought. I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may,
High momentum.
Oh.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Well, we can't shoot it now? Why? Oh, is it because she's there? Well, that blows.
A cheap crash of madness. A wicked thought. Schemes within schemes. What if?
Good news, we can move out of the way. Hmm.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
A
Whoa.
tactically sound approach, indeed. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
I need
An
a full
exemplary strike.
Let's see.
Insignificant.
I won't object to it.
For the throne will
Not
Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
Okay, Argenta, go over there and start blasting.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated. Doubt is for the weak. That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it.
Jeez, come on, book it.
Tactical narrative dictates. My competences are not that universal.
Greetings, Al. How's it going?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. I venerate you, machine spirits.
Okay, see, now we can shoot these. Hmm. Ah, shit, we could have reloaded there. Well, that's fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Uh.
If I may,
But if nothing stands against me.
at your beck and target well struck. It will be done.
I won't object to it.
Control one.
For the holy terror, smite and done with this one.
Nice.
God Emperor, be the fire in my
Uh-oh.
heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith
Nice
without
shots.
deeds is worthless. But you, my Emperor, in thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I refuse.
Okay.
Doubt is for the weak. I will not.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, we have to mouse over that to hit it. Yeah, that was fucking clear. Oh, whatever.
Spirits. Running by Jericho.
I won't sully myself with that. Oh, a wicked thought. Schemes.
Miss? Wow. How?
I will endure.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Pew 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 pew. Oh, it's awkward.
The wrath of madness!
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call. Panic, I'm not interested. Right.
Yeah, let's go over here. Charge that.
But of course, Lord Captain.
I'll do it. As the evidence is why I was chosen. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith.
So then we started blasting. Oh, we got it. Cool.
This is unacceptable.
Advancing. Request approved. Vulnerability analysis successful. Running combat is equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
A wicked
The firing pattern detected.
Oh, these are still alive over here, right?
oh, a predictable downfall.
Dealt with.
One step at a time.
I'm glad that's just
madness.
this thing is here and it's probably gonna be here forever because you know this game's a fucking train wreck. Yeah. This game is slowly sapping our will to live. Yeah. So the newest like ongoing plotline in Warhammer 40k is that the Necrons have set up this big like null zone or something with the black spires where they negatively charge it and that like blocks out warp stuff. And because of that, the area has kind of the same effects as if you're near a blank. So we forget what it's called. It's like the stilling or silencing or something, and it's like people will just slowly stop caring about anything and will just die by just sitting there. And it's just like dozens of planets that are just filled with dead people who like without any struggle. But for some reason, the sisters' faith magical nonsense still works. So, and it's been shown quite often that blanks, nulls, priors, whatever, while they shut off, you know, any warp things near them, for some reason that doesn't affect sisters. It doesn't affect faith-based powers, which has always been assumed to be, you know, still warp-based. Like, it's still magic even if you're, like, praising Jesus while you do it, you know?
My observance.
Or the God Emperor in this case, but, you know. Whatever. Whatever. What's this? Reckless, okay. What's this? Heavy... Okay. Well...
Ready for data input.
I think we... Oh. You don't even have heavy suit proficiency, but you have a fucking talent to... Whatever, fine. Fuck you, game. Bolter. Each shot with his bolter deals an additional 5 times ES bonus? What? 7 times 5, 35 rending damage? Holy shit. Damn. We still do, you know, love Pascal.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are
Or
frayed.
Ornament, or, you know, whatever the fuck his name is these days. Damage from overpenetration is equal to 100%. Here, hold on. Oh, wait. Must not have features. Oh, so can we even use that? Oh, it's solid projectile. See, like, the one we have that we keep using, like, sure, it does like half as much damage, but like the ability to be able to just keep fucking shooting is pretty strong. Holy shit. Oh, jeez. That's a hard call. Double crit damage? Is there a way to see crit chance? No? No, we don't think so. That's so obnoxious. Is that it?
What lies beyond?
Okay. Cool, we guess. Fight. We leveled up, so that's fun. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Those things, I've never seen anything like them before, but the panel of this ship's tech priest Lumen Reader says that they are star corpses. not just corpses. They call them stellocide victims? Stellocide? Like, stellogenocide? Star murder? Don't you think that we're observing far too many stars here? I agreed, Lord Captain, but stellar trajectories also suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was hoarding them in the system, and it wouldn't like to have been here at the time. The gravitational current would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like this? Like that? Was it Jakari dragging stars around like they are their property? Is quite in character for the damn Xenos. What are you, fucking dumb? We've been dealing with Necrons. Who knows with these star sages? Apparently when a star dies a natural death, it's different. These look like they were murdered and plundered. All their energy was siphoned, like when a spider sucks the innards out of a fly. And witnessing these husks, if you don't mind me saying, scared the Lumen Readers so much they wet their metal trousers. Alright, whatever you say, game. Fuck it. Fuck. That's how we feel about all this. Grumble, 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 grumble. Oh, the game is just crashing. Please, just wait for program to respond, because we don't want our fucking save corrupted or whatever. This is like fucking Sonic 06 levels of loading here. Okay, that might be a tinge of an exaggeration. Maybe. So, whoa! Lord Captain, Xeno Squadron is on an intercept course. The same abominations as before. As I'm so riled up. I think they're the guards. The ships took off from the surface of a planetoid as soon as we bathed it with the eyes of our augurs. I'm not an expert on Xenos minds, but I know my void maneuvers, and I can tell you this. They are angry, and they are approaching on a direct and unambiguously aggressive trajectory. Orders received, Lord Captain. Don't you mean Captain? Ooh, yeah, we want that Slackoth? Whatever. We want it. We want that Pokemon. You know, we love Yahtzee of zero punctuation when however many months ago it happened where like the Escapist has been declining in quality for like apparently years, and zero punctuation has been like the main thing holding it up, and they did some shady stuff and like did layoffs and all that bullshit. So Yahtzee along with some other Escapists just dipped and made their own company, and now he's just doing zero punctuation still, just under a different name. And it's like fucking base, dude.
The destination is known.
Okay, let's see. Let's fuck you up.
Fury. Engage the lance.
Which side does more? 339, 427. Jeez. Yeah. 3 times 39. 4 times 27. This is arguably more, assuming all of them hit.
Commence the symphony
Fucking
of
jeez.
macrocannons. Launch the devastating
Alright.
hail.
Pew pew pew. Honestly, this sword ship is nothing but just like a body to absorb hits. We wouldn't say a meat shield because it doesn't exactly get in front of us, but you know, it just takes some of the hits away. Oh. 2. Wait, don't we have a button to get rid of shields? Yeah.
Engage the macro cannons.
Nice.
Initiate macro cannon barrage. Unleash our fury.
Okay, if we do that, we...
Set a course.
Yes. If only just barely.
Voidmaster, if you please. Lance! Unleash our fury.
Blowing that up a little close to us, but you know, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Macro cannons.
Fucking jeez.
Commence torpedo launch.
Okay. Honestly, we haven't really consumed much, if any, escapist content other than Zero Punctuation and some Gymquisition back when that was a thing. However many fucking years ago that was now. Why can't we shoot that? Okay, that's just invincible. Wait, why can't we shoot anything? What the fuck, game? Okay, sure. Glad now we can't hit that because we had to move a square for some fucking reason.
Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song. Engage the macro cannons. Sail upon the seas of void. Unleash our fury. Launch the devastating.
Good. What's more damaged? That's so far away though. Go here, can we hit that? Really not. There? Yes.
Engage the lock.
Rip that fucking ship.
Unleash our fury.
Alright.
Commence torpedo launch.
so obnoxious. Like that it fully heals. Like, come on.
The destination is known.
If we do this, don't think so. Yeah, no, just one off.
Drown them in the void.
I don't like how they fully heal if reanimation protocol happens. Like, it's kind of obnoxious. Oh, one fucking square away. Oh wait. Oop.
Set course. Unleash.
Why didn't you turn? Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fucking piece of shit.
Void Master.
Oh, good. Yeah, that made sense.
A celestial.
Oh, over. Neat. Or whatever. For Captain, we spotted. Yeah, let's go. Augur clerics detect the field. Oh. Yeah. Gaining transmission. Received return signal. 5% of mine report to translation to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates to an area designated as main landing site. We have safe channel of approach. Any traces of Kel'Thuzar. Plenty. We're picking up remains of rock echoes of conversation. Standard signals belongs to commence. Are you certain, Lord Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this old void wisp guts tell me that this tomb is very likely to become ours. I have a bad feeling, as if, forgive me, your ladyship, I've completely lost my senses, giving out advice like that. This has merit, but too bad. Be careful, your ladyship. Like, also, this game came out in 2013. It couldn't have had a non-binary option. Fucking British people. Fucking Britain. Fucking colonizers. Remember when Rooster Teeth was good and didn't abuse their employees? Good times. Rip Monty. Oh, okay. Everyone's just here. Oh, you can't voice the final fucking lines, like the penultimate fucking conversations, and you can't voice it? What the fuck, game? What, did you spend all of your money on hookers and blowjobs? Ivy, we have traveled a long road together. Let us finish it together as well. Glad to be sharing this moment. That's what friends are for, Ivy. To me, they're for one another. In times of joy and times of sorrow. I learned it all from you. And you're saying she's not a fucking lesbian? Fucking bullshit. My heart is fluttering, Lord Captain, not because of fear or doubt, because I'm in love with you. I pray, Rogue Trader, I pray that the hearts of our comrades remain strong, that our courage holds, and that our weapons prevail. I pray, Lord of Terror, and I pray for you. Together till then, sister. In his name and for Terra's light. Prepare yourself. I am prepared now and always. Now see, it makes sense that Argenta isn't romanceable in any way. Because she's a fucking nun with a gun. Journey together approaches its end. One last push and the secrets of Expanse and Kalkazar will be laid to rest. I can't wait. I'm tired of a shroud of secrecy that has hidden the truth even from me. Okay, Everett awaits, steal your heart. Lay down, Rogue Trader. Oh. I have questions for him. I want to know why I was left in the dark about everything that has happened in the Shadows of Expanse, why all the Acolytes died the way they did. Well, almost all of the Lord Inquisitor Acolytes. Why? I want to hear what he has to say. I feel uneasy even thinking about it, but if Lord Inquisitor Xavier Kalkazar falls today, someone will have to take Rosette of Order Xenos in the very least until the Inquisitor Enclave determines who will be worthy. Okay. Yeah. Wait, so is there other things we can say? Yeah. Tactical equipment audit is 97% complete. No critical failures. The Omniscience shows failure. Took good care of my ship and equipment. The Dynasty will not forget it. The iron flowers of Omniscience bloom. There must also be his passionate gardeners. Thank you for honoring this unit by letting it serve the formidable spirit of Von Valenka's Dynasty's flagship. And your ladyship. Don't seem too worried. A mission of reconnaissance is a blessed and desirable one for an explorator. The data soul of one who explores and analyzes and charts overflows the joy of servitude. It would be an honor to disembark with you. It's been a joy to serve such a distinguished person, but duty calls the Almanac Corrective to a different mission. The message of change must be proclaimed, and believers must be separated from doubters. This cycle must be discontinued. The experience of our comradeship has taught this unit much. The trials and battles we have gone through have produced trust, sincerity, mutual understanding. Amanat will lead his flock through the flames and forge the sect into a religion. No such thing as good fortune, because you make your own fortune or whatever. Well, Lord Captain, my service to you began under the most remarkable circumstances. I should heartily be surprised that you have delivered us into circumstances more unexpected and surprising than ever before. One thing I am certain, the Von Valenka's dynasty will cover itself in glory today. The Essentials place is at the Rogue Trader's side. As you have learned, others can betray and abandon you in your darkest hour. If a Lord Captain cannot count on an Essential, there is no one she can count on. That is the fate that I wish for you, so I am doing my duty. Now that I have your blessing, it is about time I took care of my family. Yeah. Get ready. We've been through worse. Alright, now to talk to the outcasts. Lord Captain, my little whispers have grown quiet. It's like they know how the long thread we've been following is finally at its end. It's now or never, isn't it? Thank you for everything, either way. One last prediction for the road? You think little whispers are gonna play nice? Ha, they weren't that useful even before. Now they're more likely to mess with us around and save our bacon. Lord Captain, your fate is in the hands alone. Do not let the words of a deranged psychic... Yeah, okay. Hugs! There, you really have lost it, haven't you? Thanks. I have no doubts about you. Everything's gonna come up roses for you. As for me, You know, maybe I won't live long, but it'll be a good life. I'll leave behind so many tales to tell. Let them remember my name over a mug of something foamy and laugh at the stories of my, well, our exploits. Alright, pull your shit together. When the path my lost soul was following crumbled beneath my feet, shattered, plunged me into doubt. You're always there, Entourage. Despite how you hated my kind, well, we kind of don't. Despite what my kin were doing, it is time for me to repay you in kind. We both defended what we held dear just as life has taught us, and today my soul is at peace, for we can share the pain of a coming battle between us, so it is diminished. Someday there will, Entourage. Exile opens my eyes to many things, but the path of outcast weighs heavy on my heart. I think that I see my new path clearly now. It sings to me, calling me forward, the path of a warrior, the protector of those I could not save before. All that I've learned about the world, about humans, about you, I will take this knowledge into my new life, and into the lives of my kin. I'm ready to drive back into darkness. Yeah, darkness awaits. I don't know, there's been an incident. Can we talk with Nomo still? Bye, Nomos, we'll miss you. Oh, nothing new to say because probably just fucking borked. Your ladyship, the shuttle is ready. Bye. Acknowledged. Thank you, L. We're just disgruntled about everything. You know, upon editing Wind Waker, we've really been losing our enjoyment of that game. Like, we used to think like, yeah, it's a really good Zelda game, like maybe our second or third favorite. But like, it's constantly scamming you. Travel on a Great Sea takes so long, even with a faster sail. There's like tons of bullshit RNG stuff. There's so few dungeons. The fucking map what? Okay.
Even the wicked Xenos were no match for the scourge that has befallen them.
Okay.
Pitiful their empty shells look.
I hope it is not a ploy to lure us in. However, they do appear to be quite dead.
The skeleton robots appear to be dead. Fuck you.
In this tapestry of a world, I am
Intriguing.
the rogue thread.
Operation successful.
Necrotech. Neat.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
So what, is Kalkazar using the super weapon to try to... Nice, like I was just sitting in there to like shut down all the Necrons? Is that the ultimate goal? Is it going to be surprised that Inquisitor was doing something a bit sketchy, but it was for the good of the Imperium? Fucking cliche. How close are we to leveling up? Not very. We getting experience for these? No.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Oh no. Oh no. Elegy of Sorrow, drawn out metallic groan forms a painful melodic melody, but one that oozes with venomous spite. I exist again and behold discord. An abominable sight, great conquerors brought low by a fleeting pestilence, corrosion everywhere, the hollow insides are set ablaze, the glowing roar is more like sounds of metal torture than a sentient being's speech. The runts of a universe shall be eliminated. I rout them and I pulverize them into bloody dust. I rid myself of them and my sorrows. The cursed ones will regret ever existing. So, destroyers, they're Necrons who... It's a bit vague, ambiguous if, like, it's a curse or just a philosophy. But they're like, if we can't return to our bodies and we can't be alive, then nobody can. So they want to kill everything. The Xenos' entire skeletal body is made of unknown metal interlaced with greenish energy channels aglow with currents. Below the waist, the flare of a grav adder humming and rattling, its upper limbs fused into a formidable heavy cannon. Not a single part of a monster's body betrays vulnerability. Without a doubt, this is a technologically superior machine designed to annihilate all life. State your name, Xenos. Vox translator spits out several metallic sounds and a new flash of anger makes a Necron's bulky body rumble. Desecration of intelligent speech, I will soon see it obliterated. What's going on here? Rust does not have a privilege of witnessing noble metal perish. The destroyer shall be destroyed. The cursed one is showing disease. The great and mighty do battle. The prey and worthless shall fall. Destroy nothing. I won't take blame for this. Rust is rust. It devours one day and disappears the next. I shall unmanifest it. Annihilation!
Let's see how to dismember you. Properly.
You have a fucking bullshit shield as well? Yeah. Wait. From every... Yeah, except back. Okay, that's so obnoxious. Yeah, I think getting Ivy up there and planting will probably be a good idea.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Yeah, why don't you go up there?
The All-Sire knows all, comprehends all. Running binary over. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Of course. Alright, cool. Oh, you know what? Here, let's,
Cogitation failed.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Fine.
Running binary override.
Oh, yes. Correct. Okay, yeah.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh. Ah, dang it, we have two things. We didn't replace the flamer. Dang it.
As the Empress is why I was chosen. Rejoice in battle.
Assemblement commencing.
Can you like go here and brain blast all of these? No, that's sad. What about from here? It's really a bum. Wait, oh. Okay, fine. Here, give you a turn, and then you can...
I'll do it. Doubt is for the Emperor.
Tree!
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Oh, oh, of course not. Alright, there.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yes! Bring it back.
Pain and duty go
Oh
hand in
boy.
hand.
Elrod's not doing great. That's fine. He'll be okay, probably.
Let's see. What if? What? No.
Okay, I guess, you know, it might be a good idea to start cleaning other things out.
The wrath of madness.
Fucking reanimation protocol.
Schemes within schemes.
Get me a target. Let's see. Nothing stands against me. For the holy terror, smite your enemies. Let's see. But of course, the Inquisition sends their regards. Let's see to it.
My place is at the fore.
Yeah, heal yourself.
Field medicine at its finest. At your grave. Minor setback.
Jeez.
It will be done.
Shoot him on!
Is faithful. Denied. Vital functions successfully terminated. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Ow.
I will bathe this battlefield in fury.
Nice.
I'll do it. It's why I was chosen. To escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah, start blasting.
As the Emperor commands.
Come on. Yeah!
Faith without eradicated. As the Emperor strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the future Emperor.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
A new note in discordant melody. Behold the wrath of madness!
If I may. Be careful not to cross my gaze. I am a navigator.
let's start
Melody.
tearing into other things, we guess. Invigostrate, yeah, heal you up. What buffs do you have already? Okay, so let's give you some dodge.
I'll put my psychic
Hit the
abilities
butt.
to use. Nothing stands against me. For the Inquisition sends the no, only terror. Smite your enemies.
Guess we should have done that first.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed, victory is imminent. It will be done at your beck and
Doom.
My command will announce your doom in life as a negligible variable. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Techno-ocular,
duty go hand in hand.
whatever. Okay, yeah, go down here.
As the Emperor... I'll do it. Faith! As the Emperor is why I was chosen!
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
That 1% chance. Oh, okay, we understand.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Sorry, pal, Scal.
That works.
Fire trajectory is suboptimal.
Fine, here we can. Actually, we should heal Albard. Go here. Give buff. Have that.
Another one is shattered.
Ooh.
Schemes within schemes. A new note in discordant melody. You are marked for demise.
High momentum. High momentum.
What if? Let's see. Behold the wrath of madness.
Oh.
Artistry.
So good.
My ears are ringing.
Oh, it's our turn again? Nice.
You are marked for demise. A new note in discordant melody.
Yeah, it's pretty juicy.
Everyone, step aside. I won't. Nothing stands against me. Let's see to it. For the... I won't object to it.
High momentum.
It will be done. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
The scriptural desire connects you.
Hey! Not sure why that died, but sure, there was some reason for it. Look for goods over here. A journal. Oh. Interesting. Tech use, 100%. Go for it, pal.
Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
What lies beyond?
Stop. There.
Ooh. Yeah, thanks for the cargo. We're sure that'll be useful. Main creature, if he's still alive, is evident by heavy breathing. It was a woman once sporting close-cropped hair and equipped for battle, but her new skin is shared by the metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Body does not appear to have any external injuries. Has been maimed from the inside out, as if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes and burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody sieve. Some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others still look natural. Can you hear me? The heavy jerk woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion and focusing her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, your eyes still gleam with self-confidence, zest, and subtle shrewdness. You, who are, that coat of arms rings a bell. Von Valenkiss. I'm not as surprised to see you as you may think. What do we do with her? I suggest granting the accolade of Emperor's Peace in honor of our years of working together. Always been so sentimental, a puppy dog, so attached to your colleagues, your hair, your eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, is that a sore point? Who are you? Takana Kalbargia, Inquisitor Acolyte, and by the grace of Lord Inquisitor Kalkazar, the Warden of Ephrat 1 Covert Facility, or whatever is left of it. Of a facility in a crypt, making preparation for emergency launch of our operation's final stage. At least I hope so, or else he's already dead. Now that I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. I guess you're still young if you don't know what in this world, wherever the big boys and girls say the word facility, that almost always means a colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds. That's all you're gonna get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that so many have given their lives to protect. I have been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal things in my body? I have no idea. Looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. The Auspex detect some unknown radiation, then everything went crazy. Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore, so they started trashing the place. And the pylons I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles, and one of them grazed me. I blacked out, and when I came to, I looked like I tried to give birth to a shuttle. I see. Have I saved your curiosity? Then I'd like a favor returned. There's a pack of Laho in my breast pocket. Give me one and you can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous. Good, you're old enough to know what these are for. Aren't you? Stick one of the ends of a cigarette between my teeth and light it up. Just make sure you do it the right way around. Straight, huh? Let's give it a try. I take a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in history in a rather extravagant way. For all of our Imperium's sake, of course. But then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected that they wouldn't. Now you'd better get far away from here, because whatever happens next, I doubt you're gonna like it. Or you can go down there if you have guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself too. That's what I would do, but I'm insane, so I'm not the best example to follow. So what about the cigarette? So you were saying something about an operation? You're a funny one, but Inquisition secrets for a Liho cigarette? That would be something, wouldn't it? No deal. Alright, here you go. People say it's bad for your health. I better be careful. Oh, I should know it. It was on the uniform my agents wore, the ones I sent where Kalkazar took an interest in leadership Theodora's retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Kalkazar's ultimatum, she purged her retinue of our operatives. I'm fairly certain Theodora would have preferred to have my head as well, but the Lord Inquisitor recalled me here to guard his treasure cave. Just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers, or the Jakari started causing trouble. A feint, a deception, a game of double and triple crosses. When they told her they intended to take revenge on Kalkazar, she believed them. She was too eager to get back at the Lord Inquisitor for taking her clever Archmagos advisor, Omnirant. Do you know Conrad Volgaver? Not sure if he's still alive, but back then he was Theodore's master of whispers. In theory, he should have been the one to out my operatives of spies, but instead he thought that they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mummy how great an heir he would become. It's true what they said about blondes. Every one of them is thick as mice. Mince. Okay. Anyway, a message saying that our dirty secret was now our dirty secret. She was the first to visit Ephrata, and she found something here. Something too good even for someone of her exalted status. Rogue traders are not allowed to have such toys, and I relayed the most exact coordinates down to the last digit after the decimal point to the Lord Inquisitor. The Xenofreaks, my favorite partners, they had a crucial role to play in the operations that you mustn't know anything about. Their visit to Ephrata have left me with so many unforgivable moments. We were ordered not to fire on them at first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny asses deviated so much as a single degree from their approved flight path. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get me shot at with their half-witted provocations. They even had a nickname for me, the Almost Witch. A compliment, I guess. I can give you two versions of a truth, a sugarcoat one and an honest one. The sugarcoat version is that Theodora realized just what she had in her hands and deemed it a matter of utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all her members and crew. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people and disposed of the rest. Theodora depressurized compartments by entire blocks, casting any unwanted witnesses out into a void. She needed to free up space in her holds for spoils anyways. Heard about mind lock technology. A subject's memories of time or events would be placed under a special lock that could only be opened by a key phrase, one that most likely only Theodore would know. It says, unexpected. Did her ladyship not even trust me? Disheartening news, to be sure. You have it all backwards. You could have been dumped out on an airlock like so many others. You were already a decrepit old curmudgeon back then, after all. You have to excuse me for not looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be particularly paralyzed, but I gathered as much. I'd hardly mistake you for a specter void she-wolf after all, and if she were alive, she definitely would have come here in person, so you're her heir. Well, at least it's not Conrad. Sure you do. Let's leave her die. As if trying to whisper something, but the shock mutes them, turning her voice into a gurgle. About it, mindless and desperate, is only prolonging pointless agony by clinging to the last bleeding shreds of life. Thor. Xenos.
Another notch.
Cool, we guess. Uh-oh. The barrier is barely holding. Prepare for defense. In the name of a golden throne, hold the line. The Accurate will eradicate the filth of transient life. Prepare for battle. Okay.
I wish to vivisect you.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, we'll go here. I guess I'll move, maybe. Yeah, hide behind that barrel. That'll be a good idea. Yeah, okay, you can go that way. Same with you. Oh, damn. Fucking booking it over there. So upsetting, that's one off. Okay.
The Great Sleep.
God Emperor, move through. Be the fire in my heart.
Oh. Okay.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Uh, 69. Oh.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Let's start jumping dudes.
Oh, a genius at work.
We're close, rather.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Of Avalon! I'd rather not.
Rude.
Indeed.
High momentum.
Fine. Bang.
Let's see. A genius at work. Schemes within schemes within schemes.
Okay, I guess probably should head this way.
Laser Fury algorithm.
Guess you can book it down here.
My competences are not that universal. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
I need a foothold. Naturally, the Inquisition sends their regards. Your reckoning is due. Holy terror! Smite your enemy. It's worth. I won't agree. The Inquisition sends their regards. Let's see to it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The Triarch is time for our return.
Ow. Okay. Let's get you somewhere. Door. Actually, we do that. Perfect.
Guided by faith.
Moment commencing.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Undo me.
I'll do it.
Jeez. Okay, maybe pull back now.
Doubt is for the
Hydrate. What if we want to dihydrate? Oh. Thanks, people. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, you hard-marked fortified.
Wow, Maple, what a disappointment.
Me?
We're kidding, you're great.
You insist, Lord Captain? I'll paint your death in colors.
Okay, let's see.
I'm powerless to act.
I guess we could start jumping down this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe heal yourself.
Schemes.
Here, why not just buff the fuck out of yourself?
What if?
Should we move? Nah, no reason to, really. Can we get anyone with that? No, I don't think so. Okay.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
At your exemplary strike. It will target well struck.
And then we started blasting.
The Triarch is eternal. Explorators know one route. Forward. Request approved.
The Emperor is on our side. I won't. The Inquisition sends their regards. Enemies. But of course, Lord Captain.
Whatever.
Let's see to it.
Uh-oh. Is there more coming? Yeah, there is. That's a lot. Whoa! Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Rejoicing! I'll do it.
Wow.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Got him.
As the Emperor, escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Boop. 62, yeah.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, a wicked thought.
Oh, jeez.
You are marked for demise.
That's fine,
What if?
I guess.
Grey hair, pure hair. Target well struck.
Nice hit.
Follow my
I guess here and Wacha. Yeah, good job. Oh, nice.
is imminent. It will be done.
Okay, you are down, you get shot, you...
Let's see.
Bye. No. No. Well,
Running by Nerek
probably best to just attack this big guy right in front of us. Go here, we can then do that.
I won't object to it. Let the Inquisition send their guards.
Oh, there's even more. Are we killing them faster than they're spawning? We don't know. Do we have to kill the big guy? Maybe. We don't know. We're doing fine, we guess. Ow! Okay. Kick.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice kick.
I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I...
And then she started blasting. Oh wait, probably should have healed. Oh well. 61, yeah.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, who do you have shots on? Yeah. Well, okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay.
Swift.
Yeah, okay. How about
Try
just
and
go
test the
here?
tactics As the best one. I will do my duty. Indeed.
What, you don't automatically hit them when you get up? Kind dumb. Oh. Hiding. Ooh. Oh. Die! Wow, okay, you know what? Fuck you. What? Thought that couldn't miss. Is it because we had no ammo?
As the tactical imperative dictates. Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Smite your enemy. I will. Nothing stands in. Let's see to it.
Why didn't that hit? Alright, whatever game, I guess. A skitty. Give us that skitty. Motorist demise. Oh, nice dodge. Yeah, pretty much.
Blessed be the hand of the healer. Escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is... I'll do it. Strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
All right. Whatever, you can just heal yourself.
A genius at work.
Buff her as well, why not? We're honestly not sure if we're like making progress in murdering these things. Wow, is that back up to like half HP? Jeez. Okay, let's
A
see.
tactically sound approach. Target
I guess a
well.
lot of them are like with
It will be
chumps.
done. At your beck and call.
A wicked thought.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wow.
A wicked thought.
What the fuck? What is with you? So many crippled body parts and still missing? What's this? Oh dang it, we could have attacked again. That's fine. This is fine. I guess. Why not?
Get me a target. Inquisition sends their regards. For the throne's glory. Nothing stands against me.
So close.
Let's see to it.
Yeah, boy. Oh, they're coming still. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Are more spawning each time? Okay. Here. Go over here. Start blasting this person. Or, you know, don't. That's
Faith
fine
without
too.
deeds is worthless
Yes.
for the weak.
Yes.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good. Yeah, let's use
Power
this.
resides in the will of the righteous.
And then, oh, we can't quite make it down here. That's
The
fine.
enemies of the
Good.
Emperor will be undone. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor. As the Emperor eradicated.
Not bad.
If I may,
Do we even bother? Yeah, okay. Hey! Now what? We need to kill everything else? Ow!
Focus, Vancouver.
What good teamwork.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Okay. Pew. Pew. Pew.
Let's see.
Pew.
Downfall.
Yeah, that's fine. Good enough.
The spiritual prognosis is a reiteration to my spirit.
I won't. The your reckoning is due. I'm done with this one. Now we go.
Oh. The colossal warrior's formidable underframe can no longer bear its weight. With armored plates clanging, his great bulk slumps. A low sound is born in his chest. You watch it later turn into the words, "Let woe befall the unworthy Yamet dynasty. Sleep is nearing its end and thraldom returns. In my vestment of shame, I peer into the stormy horizons of a future." You notice the convulsions in the Xenos limbs. The light is flickering in his eyes. Perhaps something went wrong during the monster's awakening from stasis, damaging his engrams and plunging him into madness. What are you? The Xenos limbs shiver at the sound of your voice. The elucidator takes on a tone of revulsion. Despicable, and the Overlord's moment of grief is befouled by the influence of its transient life. Rage has clouded the purity of the morning. The warrior makes a futile attempt to get up, only to convulse again. Something bursts inside him, making a ringing noise. The entire crypt echoes that sound with a resonant rumbling tremor. Shame upon the cryptogenetic sentinel who was entrusted with guarding the path of actualization and failed to be vigilant. Unworthy feet have trodden these paths. Your watch is over. May tachyon wind carry my words. May the oceans of subatomic resonance reflect it. May be resound until the word grows old. Convulsions begin to affect the metallic body and the entire crypt is quivering along. The walls seem more fragile with each passing second. Possible anomalies are now rampant in them. Let the Yamet dynasty be cursed! A terrible rumbling comes from somewhere deep inside the crypt. As soon as a green fire goes out in the fallen warrior's eyes, the glow of the glyphs upon the walls become chaotic and disarrayed. Something just broke irreparably in the crypt. Cool. Oh, still battle.
Let hungry terror smite your enemies.
Oh, there's just that one left? Whoa, run!
Be the fire in my heart.
One more! Yeah, good luck. Oh, you made it. Nice.
I'll do it. As the Emperor.
Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Zoomp. Bye. Cool. Okay. Sure, whatever. We'll be back. We need to use the bathroom. Actually, you know what? Here, we will play some actual music instead of just the background sounds because, how do we put this? We have to poop. So, it might be, it might take us a minute or two, is what we're trying to tell y'all, you know? Duty calls. Heh. Sorry. We don't, well, what do you mean always poop? Most of the time we just need to pee. No, you know what, whatever, we'll be back. We're gonna run an ad. we're back. Oh, bidets are just so amazing, you know? Oh, cleaning that butt right up. Honestly, like, now having used a bidet for a while now, anytime we don't use a bidet, we feel disgusting. Like, people really walk around with poop in their butt. That's gross. If you got poop on your arm, would you just wipe it off with some paper and call it good? No. You wouldn't.
They will see.
Or hopefully you don't.
They all will see.
Oh, expecting us? And then we kill all of them.
In my veins.
Oh, great. So in the end, we were just a fucking Inquisitor tool. Great. Bye-bye. Zoop.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Wish we had weed. These have anything in them? These are Delta 9, so, you know, not quite weed, but kinda. Ooh, a little bit. We hate having all these disposables around. It's such a waste. So we're so annoyed. So the last time we went to Wendover, the dispensary, we filtered by cartridges, you know, and we bought a battery, so that way, okay, we don't have to keep throwing out fucking batteries constantly, cause yikes. But then it's like, no, they're disposables. Fucking scammed.
There will be no peace in my way.
Yep. Pardon? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them seem to have your face, and yet, but differences are striking. Each one has been marked by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Okay. Emperor, bestow strength upon me to smite you another obstacle as I will carry out your will. My master, changer of ways, is this your making? No, I cannot. I can feel it is not. You are not playing tricks on me. You are sending me prey for a great sacrifice. Is there some ironic lesson in what's going on? Should I be looking in a mirror a little less, or perhaps try to look at myself from outside? Or is it the hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this in my memoir. Blatant abuse of a fabric of existence is causing the motes of reality to flare up. You see mirages of Cronus expanse in their glow. Altered past recognized by decisions you have made or could have made in some other world. Situation just became complicated. How are we going to resolve it? We shall fight. I sense your soul's greedy interest in what hidden in this crypt, and I will not you to take possessions of this blasphemous thing. If I see we are outnumbered compared to you, Doppelganger, I think it would be wise to join forces. Topple you first, then resolve a conflict between those who have survived. I concur. We finish off those with the biggest retinue first and then decide who is worthy of a prize. However, I already know who it's going to be. I'm giving you a chance to settle this affair peacefully and avoid self-destruction in every sense of a word. A great deed is not accomplished by peacemaking. It is accomplished by spilling blood with a righteous hand. Okay. Fine then. Guess fuck you, all of
I
you.
will deliver furious retribution.
We'll just murder every single one of you. Oh, Argenta with her, Idra with that one, and then... Oh, you're just alone? Question mark? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, whatever. Yeah, whatever, that's fine.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Dare you! Let's make some opportunities. Temporary setback.
Guided by
That was a waste of a medikit.
it's nothing. No.
Don't let your guard down.
Choking me.
The best will avenge taking
Oh no.
risk is my
Pascal, you're down already. Alright, well, alright. Guess, you can go this
Step
way.
aside. I won't object to it. But of course, let's see it. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
Mend reality. Here you go.
Accustomed to being ordered around.
Who can we start blasting? Just the one. Okay. Well, guess that's fair enough. You know what? Maybe give that to yourself. Yeah. Alvard. Cool. Yeah, give yourself some dodge. That's probably a good idea. Okay. There you go. There you go. Run up to our Argentia and start blasting her.
I will bathe this
We're doing
battlefield
it.
in righteous fury. I'll do it. Doubt is complete. Emperor, faith without shall become like fire.
Kinda satisfying, not gonna lie.
I'll do it.
High momentum.
You are marked for demise! New notes in discordant melody. Schemes behold the wrath of madness!
Oh, great.
What if?
Ooh. Here, have some dodge and parry.
Let's see. A wicked thought.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Someone else can do this.
I know what is to come.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, no.
Only in death does duty end. Your assistance is much appreciated. Holy terror, smite your enemies. Let's see. But nothing stands against me.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Okay, that should make things a little better.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Please say you can shoot someone. Okay, well. You know what? Probably better to do this.
Genius!
Then, we definitely need to heal someone. Willpower and toughness, yeah.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Oh, did we already kill one of them? Neat. Okay, so...
The enemies of the Emperor will be
You won't stop me.
as the standing.
Just barely.
Strike it a prayer. Rejoice in battle.
What? What's this line? Well, whatever. 44, 27.
Make it.
Schemes within schemes. Oh. Let's see. You are marked for demise. Behold the wrath of man.
Would you stop, Idra? Fucking jeez. Even as a fucking doppelganger, you're annoying the shit out of us. Okay, go here, murder this one if you can.
I won't object to it. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
No, you can't. And you're gonna,
Let's see.
here, heal yourself, definitely.
Deliver us! I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may, in the name of House Orselion, I shall run.
A wicked thought. A genius at work.
Just need to tough it out.
Scheme.
Okay. And of course, we're gonna have to go fucking hunt them down.
Let's see. A wicked thought. What if?
Oh. When did that show up? Oh, Clefable? Dang.
I'm not
Yeah.
accustomed to
Calm
being
down,
ordered
Warp.
around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, perfect.
Scheme.
What, she's back here, right? Yeah, that's so obnoxious.
I'm afraid not.
heart.
Oh.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Mocking.
Here's my Emperor!
War is my muse. The muse! Feel the cold.
Fuck you, Idra. Oh, we leveled up. Wild. Get anything good? Eh. Okay, let's level up RQ. Oh, 2 ranks available, dang. Well, guess ballistics. And then Xeno shit, maybe warp. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Yeah, weapon. Medicaid, why not? That one, sure, whatever. What do we click? No idea. Wow. Medicaid. Sword crushing assault, no idea. Don't care. So, you know what's funny with D&D and Baldur's Gate 3? Apparently because of Baldur's Gate 3, it's getting people to try D&D, and then people are realizing how fucking shit D&D is, and we find that really funny. Toughness, we guess? Sure. Go a little more sturdy. Sure. Awareness, why not? And nobody's like actually like
Spearhead of the Imperium.
the people who went down aren't actually like in bad position. Okay, cool, we guess. Guess we'll restock up everybody on medkits. We'll probably need it. Okay. Back to looting. Ooh. Ooh. Life draining sword. Demon World Origin, okay. Yeah, we murdered things. We did a good job. Anti-vehicle revolver. Oh, auto striking power sword. That actually may be an upgrade. Oh, or not, because we can't find it anymore. Fuck it.
What lies beyond?
Oh, right. And Argentia, I want to... Oh, now we need to find that flamer. Wait. Flame. Flame on. Here, well, what was it? Toxic flame we were using? Yeah. 98?
Machine God grants me insight.
Oh, power armor for Adeptus Sarita? Can you wear that? Power. Yeah. Cool.
Genius triumphs!
My success is
Uh-oh.
an irrefutable certainty.
Oh. Okay. Cool. You do it again? Okay, yes you can, but, you know, whatever.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rose.
Why are we even collecting stuff anymore? Because we're a loot goblin, that's why.
See? Oh yes, they all will see.
That seems out of place. I don't know. We definitely are.
Applaud my brilliance.
Cool, we guess. A big axe. Whenever you use psychic power, they can trigger 50% chance to reduce AP cost and decrease veil degradation. 25% chance to perform psychic power as usual. 25% chance to increase veil degradation by 3 and reset a cooldown of their attack.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we get it. All of our homies are loot goblins. Well, let's go over here where there's more loot. Jeez. Camera, please. Fuck this game so much. Oh, we're getting hit. Ow.
The Emperor favors me
Damage
today.
to bulk.
Well, oops.
What advice do you seek? Oh, Kip. This
We
mastercrafted
fucking
potential
hate it. We hate it so much.
In my veins.
If you're gonna have a multi-tier stage, fucking fix your camera. Okay, I guess we should hard save. We're not sure if you can tell, but we're slowly getting more and more fucking agitated by this game. Well, right now the FPS is at 1. Let's see. 16 FPS. Alright, yeah. It's a little rough.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Such a good optimized game. Good thing this company is gonna throw out more people to use AI art for concept. Fuck you, Owlcat Games. You're lucky we can't stop a game when we're this close to being done. We can't believe, like, the more we think about it, more we're like, we can't believe they fucking released a video game in this state. Like, we guess we shouldn't be surprised, but like, jeez, we don't know. Alright, can't wait to read everything out because they're too cheap to fucking pay for voice actors. Except for, like, the most mundane fucking shit. Ugh, fuck this game. Yeah, I couldn't have any reading here. It's not like, you know, the final confrontation with this Lord Inquisitor. See, you did not heed my warnings, Ivy. Your decision to come here in spite of them may have consequences, but we still have a chance to turn it to everyone's advantage if your leadership listens to me very carefully. With all due respect to you, Lord Inquisitor, I shall ask you to refrain from any further threats directed towards the Blessed Rogue Trader, lest you face repercussions from me. How courteous of you to warn me, Master Westonian. I will remember your words. Master Von Calix, I'm pleased to see you. How was your journey? Illuminating, Lord Inquisitor. The line you are treading is a dangerous one, Kel'Thuzar. Stop this madness. You are one who is attempting something mad and dangerous by acting with insolence towards me. By the Emperor, Ivy, I am in no mood to squabble with a rogue trader, not even with your recently installed ladyship. Is that what you're here for? What is it? You call it a shard, and yes, as you have noted quite aptly, it is the reason I am here. This construct contains an ancient, rather a pre-ancient being of cosmic power. Oh, fuck! They were called a Catan. The entity is currently trying to escape, and I am here to call it. Oh, okay. Kel'Thuzar nods at a giant device whose design clearly points to it having been brought into the crypt from outside. Okay. Whew. Like, thought it was gonna be like, oh, I want it for myself. And it's like, no, you don't. Oh, wait, maybe he does. And you think you stand a chance against such power? You mean to say that a human is not capable of such a feat? But I am not just a human. I am an instrument of an Emperor's will, one of many, and an Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fail, another would follow in my footsteps. That is how humanity makes the impossible possible, with the hands of a particular people in a particular circumstance. Your skepticism is unwarranted. I still have many questions. Given the circumstance of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you'll share this information with anyone, for one reason or another. How did this thing end up in your possessions? Thanks to your predecessor, I arrived in the expanse of a call of exploratory fleet to deal with the Archmagos Amarant's heresy, but I quickly came to the realization that the Chronos Expanse problems ran much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and growing threats of ruinous powers. All this in a region that the Drukhari considered their domain. Yeah, okay, fair. Frankly, I considered purging the entire expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruptions. But the web of spies that have woven presented me with a much more interesting radical solution. While investigating Amarant's connections, I turned my eye to Theodore von Valkis, who ultimately gave me the shard. Oh no. Theodore's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open the dimensional gate, as if she knew that there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her leadership was lucky enough to discover a shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagos Amarant studied it on Theodore's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relic. But their research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained inside the shard. I had one of my own acolytes, Takia, send her spies to Theodore. They infiltrated Rogue Trader's retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about the magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized the Ephrafa and laid down the conditions of further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commanded Operation Precious Sentinel. I left a garrison on Ephra, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodore, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the Yoke. I kept Theodore and her hair in my sights just in case. Not long before death, I assigned Hendrix to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on Rykad Minoris. But your ladyship inherited him instead. I admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodore managed to keep her secret hair up her sleeve. Unfortunate that I was not privy to all the details of this plan. Hendrix scathing. So instead of eradicating Theodore's misdeeds, you chose to inherit them? Uh-oh, Argenta's mad. In the old days, House von Valkis would have declared war over something like this and fought until the offender was dead. What's a yoke? A containment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by the brightest minds of two races using the ancient wisdoms of long ago Xeno civilization. A principle capable not only holding the Khatan shard, but also controlling it while releasing fractions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction, a masterpiece whose creation requires immense effort. It was made on Earthrat 2. I captured Amarant's students Amaxia, and she passed all of her mentor's drafts to me. And one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cubus Diaphragm. His fall was regrettable, but it seems that the unorthodox daring things he did on my behest drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never comprehend the shard alone, and thus I appealed to the inhuman mind. I struck a deal with the Drukhari. Theft of sacraments and secrets of Adeptus Mechanicus registered. Indicting a devout tech priest to commit heresy registered. Citing. Blasphemous merging of sacred technologies with forbidden ones registered. Further transgressions, registration discontinued. You collaborate with a Drukhari? Alas, the operation demanded it. Though the agents of one of my acolytes, Amelia, I contacted Archon Yemeriz and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained within this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay information of their raids to my spies and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus Tarvanius forged the yoke for me. Of course, I did not let him near the shard himself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quasar Temer. It was safer that way. All the pieces were contributing to my plan. None had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. You dispose of Amelia like unwanted rubbish, like waste material, all used faithful to the service of a golden throne. Unfortunately, I had to send Amelia away to remove her from the board. A shrewd woman of principle, I used to value those qualities of her, but suddenly they started to get in the way of my plan. Would have been safer to eliminate her before she could figure out what was going on, but I must have grown misery over the years and loathed to part with a good agent, or perhaps I was simply being sentimental. It is one of the most complicated and perfect creations of a race much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove of technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. Jeez. Like, okay. The strategy isn't terrible, considering was keeping, like, splitting up the information so nobody was given enough to really figure out anything of note. But also, Drukhari? The worst, like, the worst race to ally with. Like, we would trust an orc before we trusted a Drukhari. At least an orc will, like, tell you he's gonna smash you in the face. Like, you couldn't have found, like, Harlequins or Craftworlds or... Jeez. That's probably it, actually, thinking about it. Although, guess... Maybe not Craftworld. Guess Drukhari are the... maybe second most technological advanced species in the galaxy? Maybe, we don't know. But then again, like, they've definitely fallen quite far, especially considering most of their technology was warp power, and now all of them are like, oh, fuck the warp! She who thirsts! Trust me, your ladyship, the threat of an alien pales in comparison to those posed by the ruinous powers. We agree with that, actually. Yazimis could plunder 1,000 worlds, but she's no Erlan the Cruel. We murdered him. She was as great a danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drukhari was only to her benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Kamrog, thereby destroying her rivals and elevating her own cabal in the process. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan was, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With a little luck, we wouldn't have need worry about Kamrog's influence. This new information about Pact combined with the astro observation data collected in the star system resolves the inconsistencies identified earlier. Unit Xavier Calcazar stands accused of stealing the astropathic records of a cognizant fleet. I'm amazed by your analytical prowess. Yes, I needed stars to feed the shard. The cabal of a raving tempest could steal them and bring them here. It was imperative to preserve exact energy parameters so as to not trigger the object's premature detonation. I procured the necessary information on suitable stars from the Exploratory Fleet Data Scriptorium. Registering a Category 1 blasphemy. Unit Xavier Calcazar is hereby sentenced to irretrievable dissection and study. Upon the cessation of vital functions, a unit remains must be disposed of in disgrace. The denizens of Rykad system, Sentinels Prime, and all the other Steros worlds, you are one who sentenced them to death by sending a Drukhari after their sons? Well noted, yes. I acted as their executioner, as regrettable as those losses were. However, to overestimate the importance of Imperium would have been folly. Every single day, humanity pays a far more terrible price, and that must be brought to an end. See, like... The thing is, chaos is by far the biggest threat to kind of everything, including chaos. So, like, a few billion people, a few planets, a few systems. The Imperium has millions of worlds. It's... ethically complicated. There was no more need for them, seeing as the yoke was almost completed and the situation was escalating out of control. Theodora was dead and the call of Final Dawn has reared its head as she was preparing to strike. The Yamarez had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many elimination requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of a Rykat star was timed to occur when Master Von Calix would be on planet. The Archon wanted to rob me of one of my agents and send a message. Why Rykat's son? What? Rykat's son vanished because of me? I still fail to see a connection. Well, not because of you, but sure. Between Disappearing Stars and Cult of Final Dawn, how could a Xenos catalyst for fulfillment of an arch-enemy's prophecy? And then a Cronus Expanse was engulfed in flame. I had to rush the operation to declare sector-wide martial law. The webway gate that Yamarazi's warriors had been using was destroyed and a facility on Queza Tamara razed. I evacuated the half of a yoke that Tavanos has completed, but it was too late to retrieve a second half from Eurofreight 2. Hubris Defram revealed to Irulan the crew pool where he should strike, and that almost spelled the end of Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving this problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodore ever was. I need a remarkably strong force to keep my Xenos allies in check. The Emperor's Angels were just a weapon I was looking for. Except, considering the sensitive nature of my operation, I couldn't very well requesting aid from my allies in the Death Watch, could I? And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by Space Wolf's great company, so I decided to call in a favor. Yeah, Death Watch would probably just murder all the Xenos, and you could not stop them. They were an asset at finest. The Wolves helped me close a dimensional gate by overwhelming its security system. I tasked them with hunting a Xenos commanded by Yamaradan. But eventually they started prying, and that was unacceptable. I could control Thoribald by giving him more tempting targets, but the Baleful Howl Pack. They raided an outpost where my agents had been meeting with the Drukhari. The pack took prisoners, but lost their esteemed brother Ulfar. I hoped they would give their all to the search, but instead the wolves forced the system coordinates out of a captive and came crushing down on my head. They had no gate to transport them. They used nothing but their warp engines. Thankfully, they realized the situation too late, so Tachyon managed to neutralize them. We've come so far in pursuit of answers, Ivy. I would be too cool to leave your curiosity unsatisfied. Yeah, an Inquisitor being cruel. Seeing as the inhabitants of this place almost killed you, I gather something went wrong? Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stage. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion. If only Catan Shard emanate, and only the Catan Shard's emanations can make them stir. Theodore's research destabilized the Shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whenever particles of a Catan Shard's energy seep out, many curious phenomena occurred. The destruction of a crypt, the warp reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws of the universe. We're not sure. We don't think Catan really have much powers over warp nonsense, but we aren't sure, to be honest. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, so now I want to know yours. Will you admit that I am in the right and join me in an undeniable, ambitious act, or will you try to stop me? I will be upfront with you. If it's the latter, I will be forced to remove you, but I'm sure you realize that already. Second time you have threatened the Lord Captain. I will not let you bring this insane plan to fruition. Hendrix, eliminate the rogue traitor. I no longer recognize your authority, Lord Inquisitor. My apologies. Yeah, we pussy whipped your Inquisitor, boy. Checkmate. In that case, Hendrix von Calix, in the name of the Emperor, I hereby revoke your inquisitorial privileges and declare you excommunicate traitors. The punishment for your heresy is death. I bid you farewell. Farewell then. I am glad to have made your acquaintance, Ivy, despite everything. Eliminate the rogue trader. Yeah, good luck, bud. We're gonna fucking destroy you.
Spectacle of your demise.
That's not great, but whatever, we guess. Hallward, yeah, stay up there. You, there, you, there, you. Where do we plant Ivy? You know what? Maybe, yeah. Right there, that's fine. And then move back or something. Get the fuck out! You can't kill Catans. Like, you just can't. The last fucking combat of a game, presumably, and this fucking keeps happening. There's already been a major patch for this game. Oh, cool. Alright, let's move here and then kick.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh yeah, we can't believe that worked. I like how the red squares are still here.
Guided by faith. Faith, my emperor. As the emperor commands, I act.
This might be a little rough. No. This combat's gonna take a fucking hour if this keeps up. So, how's everyone doing today? Oh, hey. Okay, let's see.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Well, I think we just kind of have to... This sucks.
Let's see.
Buff ourselves to a point that hopefully we don't just get fucking jibbed.
The storm approaches.
Okay. Wow.
Tremendous.
No. Oh, a cheat! Fated claims! Another one. Let's... Schemes within schemes.
Yeah. Buff yourself a bit.
A wicked thought.
Hold on. Here we go.
Would you fuck off? Fine.
The Emperor.
Come over here and murder you.
Forces a fight like this.
Guards. But of course, the Inquisition sends their regards. Nothing stands against me. Let's
Yeah, that works.
object to it.
Here, you can have a heal.
Glory.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh,
Get to it.
okay. Question mark? Cool.
Let's make it quick. Out of my way.
No idea why that happened, but whatever, we guess. Fuck you, fuck us.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Running by insignificant value. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all.
Yay, we love when it moves back to the character.
Successfully terminated.
Okay, and then... Yeah. Well, oh, of course. Well, that's
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the
a
Imperium.
bit of a bummer.
It escaped the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. Why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. Faith. I'll do it.
Why? Okay, well, let's calm down the warp again. If we move like here, can we... About here? Ah,
Be
fire,
careful
whatever.
not to cross my gaze. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No, it's so hard to tell if we can, like... The movement stuff is green, so it's like, Okay,
Let's see.
Okay, fine, I'll just have to move.
Scheme you are marked for demise. Behold the wrath of madness.
Here we go. Get me a target. The Inquisition sends their regards. No, I'm done with this one. But if the Inquisition sends their regards.
Don't dodge. Oh boy, Pascal. Okay, if you don't die, great. 6, 9. Okay, wait, 6 to 4, 5. Wait. Okay, yeah. Guess we'll go over here and start smashing, bashing these.
Prognosis is favorable.
Who?
Frail organics required it.
Okay.
These ruby
Well,
blushes are-
thanks for moving her, we guess.
Momentum.
Here,
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for you, my Emperor! This is why I was chosen! In thy light I stand, and thy light I free! As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
all right. Well, that's fine.
What if? Oh, a wicked thought.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
High momentum.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll paint your death in colors.
See.
Oh yeah. Just pop that,
Predictable talent.
and then.
Let's see. Behold the wrath of madness!
Yeah. Heal yourself. Sure, why not? Okay, yeah.
That is foolishness.
High momentum.
Oh, okay.
I'm powerless to act. A new note in discordant melody. Skidoo are marked
It's time.
for demise.
Whoa!
Maelstrom!
800 damage. Holy shit.
Everyone, step aside.
What? Why? Whatever, we guess. Oh, fucking booked it all the way over here. Alright.
Forward.
That gonna hurt anyone else? No. What about, can we, no.
Request approved.
Disappointing. Oh, we still could have attacked. Oh well.
Pain is but an illusion.
Void. Thanks, L. Okay, fuck you.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. God Emperor, move through me.
Bop.
Be the fire in my heart. This is why I was chosen.
Emperor, give me strength. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may, I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
A genius at work.
Well, I guess we'll move over here.
Bows in my way.
240. Nice crit.
It is too early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
How'd you just walk off? Xavier! What are you doing? What are you doing? Fucking shocker. Oh, we heard some kind of words, but thanks for no subtitles. This fucking 7 FPS cutscene. Like, our CPU, memory, and GPU aren't even maxed out. Like, oh, now we just need to fight a fucking, why do you have head trauma when you didn't go down? Okay, well, whatever, we guess. Fuck it. This is dumb. This is dumb. Now we're gonna fight and kill a Catan? Yeah, okay, sure, whatever, game. Oh, but we can't have queer characters because of the lore reasons. Fuck you, Owlcat. Jeez. Ooh, can we get here? Better.
Rejoice in battle! Faith without you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, move back there. Can you set fire to a Catan? Yes, apparently. Alright, cool.
Doubt is for the weak.
We probably should have switched back over. You know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's see.
I guess we should check what buffs it has. Nothing? Okay. Cool.
Schemes within schemes within schemes.
We hit it from here? Hell yeah, we can.
A wicked thought.
Sure, why not? 20, yeah, here's some damage, here's that. Next time, go have fun. Okay. Pow. 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 Pow.
A new note in discordant melody.
Sure, just use it again. Why not?
Oh, a wicked thought.
Oh, that blows. Oh, of course. You moved right next to the main character.
It will be done. I will do my duty.
And no reason really.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Oh. There's okay. I guess. Oh, that did so little damage.
My vow is to serve.
Oh, of course that just didn't shoot. Why would it?
I won't object. Nothing stands against me. For the only terror do smite your enemy.
What buffs you have? Okay.
Naturally.
Nice. Okay, Argenta here. Move. Here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then
As the Emperor
try to bring this down. Okay, perfect. Good job, Argenta. Proud of you. Book
Step
it.
aside. The navigator is coming.
Let's a wicked thought.
If I may, I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Another one is shattered. What if?
Probably should have reloaded instead of that last shot. Oh well, whatever. Too late now.
See? Oh, a wicked thought.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, well that works out.
The run of madness!
Sure. No, don't move.
What if?
What you at? Okay. So, where are these others? Oh, he just gets to take 3 turns. Okay. Cool, we guess.
I've seen worse battles
Sure,
than
why
this in
not?
my time.
Oops, didn't mean to hit that. That's fine.
At your back and forth.
Oh fuck, we could have healed myself. That's fine. Here you go.
The healing is much appreciated.
Request denied. My existence.
But of course, Lord Captain, nothing stands against me. I won't. Let's see if the Inquisition sends their regards.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. This is unacceptable. My Emperor!
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
A genius at work.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
How about cheese?
Schemes within schemes.
I won't go down easy.
My place is at the fore. Indeed. At your beck and call.
The threads of purpose are unraveling. The spectral prognosis is favorable. Vulnerability analysis successful. What else but this boxes?
I need a foothold. Nothing stands against me.
Integrity gone.
Naturally.
That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it. Why I was chosen. Faith with
A fleeting moment of integrity gone.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
Ah,
around.
good. One shot left.
Ooh, let's see. The wrath of madness. A wicked thought.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Just keep buffing Ivy. What is this? Where Spire. Target gains 5% damage and 5 for every. Jeez. So that's so much extra damage. We're just gonna keep stacking it on every turn.
What if a genius are not optimal? A new
Province cannot damage a star.
A tactically sound approach.
Oops. No.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
The province cannot damage. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Your life is inevitable.
The Emperor is on our
Snorlax.
side.
Ooh. Do we have any cool Pokeballs? No. Also out of normal Pokeballs apparently. So we'll use a Premier Ball. Premier Balls even any good? Or are they just like, are they, we're not sure if they're just worse than normal Pokeballs? Whatever.
The Inquisition sends their regards. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Yeah,
I
do that.
Power for the throne's glory. I won't have the Inquisition sends their regards.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Emperor!
Oh, did we do enough damage to stun it? Oh, wait. We have played video games. Okay, actually, we're not sure if that's a thing we can deal with at all. It's like... Seemed like it... Yeah, whatever. Oh, it does? Cool. Didn't know it did higher friendship.
As the Emperor... Doubt is for the weak.
A little frustrating to have that happen now, but whatever, we guess. Oh, running gun. Perfect. Orb!
Guided by faith. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor!
We're being betrayed by our own kind. The orbs.
Me? Try to die with
Nice.
at least.
Nailed it.
Let's hold the wrath of madness.
Wait. What is it? Where is it? Yeah.
I'm a navigator, not a
Do
serf.
it!
You avert your
Oh, jeez. Okay, lesson learned.
I'm not accustomed.
Just a minor setback.
Getting close to a point where we can pop, you know, this. Wait, does a plus plus mean you get to do it twice? No, I don't think so. Ah, jeez. Well, that's fine. Still fine.
Get me a target. Nothing stands against me.
You know what? Fine. Kill yourself.
Naturally.
Pop. Pop. Pop.
Sends them the gods.
Yeah.
God Emperor, move through me. Beat in my heart as the Emperor. You, Emperor.
A genius at work.
Wow. Even more damage.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Fucking insane crit chance. Okay, think on it next turn for Ivy. We'll be able to. Jeez.
Explorators know one route. Forward. Running binaric override.
Holy terror, smite your enemies. Everyone, step aside. The Inquisition sends their regards. Let's see to it. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Doubt is for the...
My ears are ringing.
I refuse. Faith without deeds is worthless. Why I was chosen. The Emperor's judgment. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Okay, good. You have a line of sight still. 400. Jeez, that's so insane. Here, let's increase it more.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may?
Okay. Let's see if we can finish it. Oh. We might. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, okay, we just killed a fucking god. Well, I guess it's only a shard, but still. Ancient monster struggles against the energy manacles of the yoke. Its impossible powers that make reality itself burst at the seams are now being forced into a compact dungeon. Quirk by quirk, returning it to a cruel and painful non-existence in the moment. It could struggle harder, but something is hindering it. You are the cause of this hindrance. Only now does a Catan shard turn its focus to you, for the battle is nothing more than a reflective resistance of an alien mind absorbed in a completely different range of thoughts and responses. But now it is thinking about you, and its thoughts are so corporeal that you can sense them and know them. seeks an end to the confrontation. It is capable of resolving in a way that would benefit all. More and more tears appear all over Vashard's form as the yoke absorbs its power. It becomes increasingly harder for Vashard to maintain its physical structure. Each imperfection you inflict brings the Star Predator closer to imprisonment. Oh! Yeah, another layer of reality cracks. A figure appears before you. Her. After giving you a probing and appraising look, Theodora permits herself a smile. Think about the Catan. Mental contact is effortless. This is not communication. Such a powerful being cannot comprehend communicating with anyone but its equals. It simply bears the gift of making the other hear and understand it. So grand is the potential of its thoughts. Try to comprehend. Catan is a pinnacle of reality. It is eternity, dominance, omnipotence, individuality. Catan is the original purpose behind all existence. The rest was born in order to contain, nourish, and be appropriated by the Catan. The Catan space is an illusionary variable. To the Catan, time is a young and trivial phenomenon, for it existed for eternity in a gaseous form, energy fount of the universe before time was eventually born. To the Catan, fact and probability are mere abstractions, between which it can soar on its electromagnetic wings. Currently, the Catan is not whole. It was shattered into lesser pieces, and so were its thoughts and powers. The feeling of emptiness is oppressive, and it yearns to become one again. I know this feeling, Xenos. Catan wishes to be. All Catan exists to spread and conquer, not to stay manacled within untime, where it was entombed by the contemptible sentient tools away from all that. The Catan wishes to ascend, sate its hunger, and embrace once more the pure exhilaration of claiming and taming reality. Power, eternity, comprehension. The Catan once chose to reign over the short-lived race and forge new glorious fate for themselves. It has learned from its mistakes. Now it will only bestow its gift upon a chosen few. Catan can grant your thoughts falter. It is difficult for your mind to fathom the scope of this word. The Catan can grant everything. It's much easier for you to stop trying to comprehend the Catan than for it, the one who can grasp the world in hundreds of ways, to stop comprehending you. You can just serve. Articles of reality around you begin to boil, trying to heal the wound upon existence and preventing her from entering your version of reality. You and she can exchange words, thoughts, glances, but a physical connection is an impossibility. You are merely fleeting phantoms that could shatter at any moment. She's silent, her gaze still trained on you, as if she's trying to commit your every feature to memory. Even Kalkazar did some terrible things in pursuit of ambition. Tell me, was it worth it? It was always worth it. You'll understand this yourself. Whatever fate you choose, one can only help it be better than mine. I can sign you to oblivion without end, monster. Your strike leaves another fracture on its ethereal body, forcing the Catan to expand one more grain of its attention on maintaining its physical form. Whatever. And that's all it takes for its power to start flowing into the yoke in an endless stream. The ancient monstrosity lets out an enraged howl, for this is the second time in an eternity that its freedom is being usurped in so forceful a fashion. Neat. You stand before the yoke's control altar. You gaze upon it, possibly the greatest instrument of destruction in the history of your race. The key that unlocks the gate to the nigh unfettered heights of power. A weapon the cogitated blocks that was designed to transmit orders to imprison Catan shatters into pieces. It is a weapon no longer, merely a prison. Oh good, at least this cutscene's running at 29. Oh, nope, FPS dropped. Cool sound effects though. The Achievement, finished the game. The Catan Shard was destroyed. The Shadow of Calamity threatening Coronis expanse. The ancient god ever being shackled had lifted, at least for a time. Gathering its bleeding worlds together, the Rogue Trader dared to build something more noble and civilized than Expanse, a haven for those drifting and unprotected in a strict hierarchy of the Imperium. It would be an unbound frontier where freedom and compassion were not wholly extinct. Yet cruelty, intolerance, and corruption grew like festering sores through the sector. Only the Rogue Trader's constant oversight could keep the pestilence at bay. The Imperium could not forgive such insolent deviation from the order prescribed by Holy Terror. The Von Valenka's dynasty was accused of a seditious formation of their own empire. An invasive fleet gathered in a Galactus sector, and the lifespan of a young Utopia was as short as its creator. The ideals that Ivy von Valenkus was committed to were alien to the Imperium but close to the hearts of many in the Expanse. Anyone who could not resolve a dispute or who was denied justice rushed to the Palace of the Rogue Trader in search of mercy. Having lost its leader and lacking a worthy successor, the Corda dynasty began to weaken. The grim legacy of abominable airspice revealed itself. The Protectorate fell into chaos. Grasping claimants tore the defenseless demise apart. The era of Kalgos' cruelty and wrath come to an end. Only then did the many terrified witnesses of his vile crimes step forward to recount them. Memories of good prosperous years of a protector under a wise rule of Kalkaros Winterscale were eclipsed by a legacy of his innumerable and bloody crimes. Evian Winterscale underwent his Magnae Ascentio and became his dynasty's new rogue trader. Many said that noble Everon lacked firmness of judgment. Yet, he had done more than enough. He had more than enough trust, even those who were unworthy of it. The young rogue trader did not forget those who had saved him from the Rykad system, or the favors that House von Valenkus had bestowed upon the Winterscales. The cult of Saint Darius continued its indefatigable struggle to spread the faith around the Expanse and expose the vile transgressions of the authorities. The stronger and wealthier point it was, the less its rulers wanted to see a black-clad preachers. Riots and assassinations pushed the cult to the place where it felt most confident, the frontier. Hieronymus de Ocelio remained the most revered priest in the cult of Saint Darius. He turned no one away, hearing confessions from pirates, blight rats, deserters, and beggars alike. It might have been one of those undeserving wretches who infected him with a rare form of leprosy that robbed him of his sight. Yet his heart could always see the corruption in the souls of his repenting children. But Robo-Eyes? In the following years, the Cognizant fleet slowly and deliberately left the explored system of Expanse for further remote regions. Observation stations and claimed worlds were abandoned. Even Yefrat 2 became derelict. Statistical deviations warned the fleet's conclave of the grim events waiting the Expanse, and they decided to deliver their followers from the coming storm. Yet they did not share the truth with the lay people. The schism of discontinuing the cycle engulfed the entire Cognizant fleet. Soon the Civil War was over. Disregarding the commandments of their forefather, the explorers started down a dangerous path of new comprehension, creation, and revision of procedure and algorithms. The fleet was united once more, and in its unity it was ready to stare down any horror standing in the way of the catechisms of maintenance and operations. Magos Dominus Opticon 22, one of the first to hail the return of the Messiah, took the helm of a mother squadron of a Cognizant fleet. Unquestioningly embracing the teachings of discontinuing the cycle, he personally saw to the crushing of any renegades who did not accept the Messiah's words as truth, and earned himself the identifier Chrome Scourge. The crisis in Expanse dealt a serious blow to the business interest of a Fellowship of the Void. Having no powerful allies, they retreated into darkness and frontier systems. The hard life they faced there forged them into a new tribe. Furious, wild, and willing to do anything for survival, they swore to return and retake what had once been theirs. For many years, old Ryza presided over captains of a fellowship. At the end of her life, she once again took the helm of a ship and led an unprecedented attack on a mother squadron of a Cognizant fleet. during which attackers managed to seize a dozen transport ships loaded with the Omnissiah's sacred gifts. Violence throughout the Expanse put many on their guard, and as they evolved, the Kalabasca mission's business declined. Soon rumors surfaced among the Cold Trade about a so-called commission that had made it through the Maw and into the Expanse. Its professed purpose was to audit assets and take measures to restructure operations. These words carried with them an ominous threat. Malcolm Tolkien, Luigi Footfall survived 14 assassination attempts and thwarted no less than 2,000 schemers before a shot finally took his life. The Steam Liege funeral was held in great secrecy, with only his closest entourage being permitted to view his corpse, which spawned some peculiar rumors. The Imperial Navy was wary of the rise of Von Valkis. They saw themselves as dogs guarding the flock of the Emperor's subject, and there was a new master of a pack. Therefore, the dynasty was watched with utmost diligence. The admiral feared that one day they would have to go to war against the rogue trader. Cardathus, Captain Arthas Thorfast founded the Thorfast and Companions Merchant Company, excelling in trade and acquiring a substantial escort fleet. After 3 decades, he traveled to the Maw to return to the Imperium in hopes of attaining a fabled warrant of trade. It is not known how this venture ended. Based if so. When the rogue trader's apostasy became apparent, the Imperial Navy fulfilled its duties and fought the Von Valkis dynasty. The Battle of Darkness ended in resounding defeat. The surviving ships fled to distant systems. Disheartened but not broken, the captains vowed to rebuild their force and plan raids on the apostate territory. Darkness grew and prospered until it became a capital of the Cronus Expanse. The planet was like a giant magnet whose pull held together worlds of expanse, absorbing the treasures and vices of a sector. Darkness became the bastion of order in the Expanse. From here, punitive expeditions were dispatched to tainted worlds, and entire spires were occupied by officials and bureaucrats of the Imperium. On many planets, the expression "a man from darkness" soon came to mean a fearsome inspector with the power to impose punishment. Kervigama washed off the stains of its former defilement, but not the dark memory of it. The sacred halls were never silent, and production rates became the supreme law. The glory of the Imperium was forged in the blood and sweat of its toils. The milestone of its manufactorums ground their workers down by the thousands. Even in death, the souls of its servants dared not step away from their machines. The enthroned Null Kaikin drew millions of pilgrims and granted the planet hallowed status. Its sacred calculations continued for centuries, and the foremost sages of Adeptus Mechanicus traveled to her world so they could attempt to divine its meeting. Janus was conquered, the Xenospirits were exercised, and the wilderness was subdued. The fields grew until they covered the entire planet. Billions of tons of provisions were harvested there. Janus had become the breadbasket of Expanse, and to threaten it would be to condemn millions to starvation. Janus became a melting pot for cultures from hundreds of worlds, taking in refugees from across the entire Expanse in its darkest hours. It became a stronghold and a symbol of hope. After the crisis passed, the refugees started to return to their home planets and reclaim the lost worlds, thus earning Janus a proud name, the home of the Reconquista. The minds of Verobara 6 grew deeper and deeper, and soon the planet became the darkest and most frightening colony in Expanse. The final stop for the exile and the damned. The brutal, hardened inhabitants of a death world feared neither humans nor xeno horrors. Knew no mercy and were known as most fearsome fighters in the sector who had traded their lives for a right to leave the eternal darkness of the mines. Guarded, luxurious palaces were built under the climate dome shrouded by clouds of poison. They housed so many powerful blackguards, persecuted aristocrats, and wealthy scoundrels that Verobos 6 gained unimaginable political influence. Such grand and sinister deeds were done there that before long the grim death world was spoken of as a new political center of Expanse. No longer secluded and forlorn, Foulstone turned into a spiritual center of Expanse. Clad in gold and power, rulers went there to be anointed for greatness, criminals for penitence, and righteous for encouragement. There was no end of them in sight. Treasures and influence quickly corrupted a supreme hierarchy of Foulstone, turning them into a quarry of venal egotists appointed by greed as they did dirty deeds under the cover of holy vestments. Their power steadily grew. It was hardly surprising that few years later the hierarchs of Foulstone recognized the blood relation between their patron of Von Valkis dynasty and Saint Cognitus himself. The fate of a poor-voiced prophet, guardian of a hollow crucible, was a sad one. After visiting 7 worlds and bestowing the blessing of transformation upon them, he perished at the hands of bloodthirsty Drukhari pirates along with his retinue and the priceless relic. After recovering from Korda's regime, Footfall reclaimed its status as the trading hub of Expanse. Having learned a bitter lesson, Vodman Tokar created the Footfall Partisan Militia, a well-equipped mercenary army that answered only to him. A modicum of order returned to the station. The changes that the Von Valkis dynasty brought to Footfall endured on the station long after. Poor houses opened by the order of a rogue trader saved many hungry and homeless from death. Fortunately, this disrupted the station's delicate ecosystem. No longer freezing to death in empty compartments or tormented by epidemics, those who lived in poverty and Footfall began to choke the station, leading to a sharp rise in crime. Organ traders, illegal augment specialists, and savage gangs of envers proliferated. Left without a sun, the Rykad system ceased to exist. Its now frigid planet spun away in darkness, no longer held by a gravitational pull of a star. A century later, a fragment of Rykad Minoris entered the Ferdabus system and was snarled by Vorin miners. A piece of its rock was delivered to Footfall with reverence and used for the restoration of a God Emperor statue as a final memorial to the world divided by corruption. With the fall of their unholy patron, the edge of daybreak, the cult of the Final Dawn perished as well. Every cell of the cult was hunted down and eliminated. Rumors that some worshippers of a ruinous power had managed to get away, hiding their writings of their warped banished lord under their robes, were baseless. Left without a missionary or leader, the word bearers retreated to the depths of Immaterium. Their last act of vengeance was a bloody assault on Footfall. The populace of several asteroids was exterminated and enslaved, and the statue of God Emperor badly damaged. Rumors of rotting remains of a Eldari craft world spread around the expanse. Explorer, privateer, Kabalskia, agents, and anyone hunger for easy money all rushed to the frontier systems to vie for a piece of a prize. Some were swallowed by the warp, while others perished in skirmishes with their rivals. The most skilled and fortunate returned empty-handed after decades of searching. Their colossal ship, as big as the Imperium world, simply vanished, as if it never existed, but the legend of a forbidding treasure lived on and continued to bring daring souls to ruin. When news of the death of a master flesh reached him, Shikarihe sent what was left of an Eldari ship to the most distant stars of the expanse. There, hidden from human eyes, with xenotech and sorcery, the Eldari carried on their humble existence and even managed to establish a few contacts among trusted Monkey to help the Xenos in return for knowledge and technology. Eldari from the fallen craft world Courage, who once traveled through the darkness of Expanse in a desperate attempt to gather the remains of the kin, were becoming a rare sight. Even the most skillful Kabalska agents and audacious bounty hunters with knowledge of Xenos settlements on the edge of Expanse could no longer find their trail. Squads of Eldari Rangers suddenly appeared on different worlds and disappearing abruptly without shredding a drop of blood. Their purpose remained an enigma. The spirit monolith, purified by the Harlequin trope on the Crone world, was hidden from the insatiable eyes of a Monkey by raging warp storms. Ships started going missing even more frequently in a system close to the planet, and even the most courageous captains gave the region a wide berth. It was named the Damned Reefs. Somewhere on the underside of reality lay Comrade, woven from manifold other dimensions and illuminated as always with the light of stolen suns. Its streets ever filled with screams and agonies. Any misfortune experienced by a dark city became another scar on its appalling face, lost among thousands of other blemishes. As long as pain pulsed in its blood-soaked spires and the insatiable and unshakable Comrade continued to its flight through the webway, along with its unchanging ruler, the leader of a cabal of a black heart and most dangerous of all Drukhari, Asdrubal Vect. The fall of a cabal of a raving tempest united comrade for a brief and bloody moment. The elites of a dark city set their squabbles aside and found a new game in tearing part of a domain of Archon Yumaris. The fate of a raving tempest reminded of other cabals that nothing lasts forever in a dark city, save the city itself. The ancient gate leading to Necron tomb worlds were sealed, and not a soul knew what transpired on the other side. But now and then rumors came from a fringe of settlements settled by humanity. Rumors of sickle-shaped ships that appeared and disappeared suddenly without showing any signs of hostility. Yet. The voice of Voxmaster Vargadus Sugnan Akita of the Ptoleman dynasty had long resounded in the expanse, bringing hope and triumph the arrival of a merciless rogue trader. Known for her wisdom and acute understanding of ship systems, over a long life she taught many generations of future Voxmasters from the Ptoleman dynasty. Her body was built into the bridge itself, and in times of need, her voice flowed through the Vox, dispelling delusions and despair. Damn. After years of dedicated service, Master Helmsman Raver was granted, despite his objections, the privilege of rest. The wise servant of Omnisire implanted an augment in his brain that restored his ability to sleep. Soon afterwards, something unprecedented happened aboard the ship. The Master Helmsman overslept and missed the start of his watch. But his temper did become much more agreeable from then on. Oh. Yeah, no wonder why he was so fucking grumpy if he literally could not sleep. Many years later, High Factorum Janus Darnkant sought permission to retire. He said that age had softened his heart and the more worthy, young, and assertive successor should take his position. There was no shortage of candidates. Under all that fat, Dangrok had a sentimental heart. He spared nothing for the orphans of those who had died serving the rogue trader. The children were given an excellent education and were eager to serve the von Valancus dynasty. Urban Drivestem cared more about the preservation of influence of his line than the well-being of a protectorate. His blind ambition lost him the governor's seat and the respect of his family. Within a few generations, one of the largest houses on Darganus turned into an obscure family of petty aristocrats. Gornia Gaprak missed a moment when her family, which had previously functioned like a well-oiled machine, started to fall apart, racked by infighting. Among her distant relatives, many blamed Torina for Kavagama's disaster. Soon, the Gaprak family splintered into warring factions and spent centuries locked in a violent struggle, only occasionally punctuated by futile attempts to reunite the house. Ankaris Sasabak was loyal to a rogue trader to the last, despite all rumors to the contrary. Finding little affection among his subjects or family, he stayed true to himself, remaining a forthright, severe, and pious person. Macius strove to ensure that every soul in his charge felt justifiable dread before both him and the God Emperor. Member of House Wersian, served the dynasty faithfully and loyally, amassing more and more power. A century later, they had finally gained respect enjoyed by other noble houses. Yet power and luxury can dull any blade. The now pampered and idle aristocrats were scarcely recognized as a descendants of a formidable essential Wersian. Clementia Wersian, daughter of Albard and Chancellor of Darganus, executed her duties irreproachably and even found time to school the young generations of her family. She was an equally skilled mentor, chancellor, and political operative. After centuries of immaculate service, she surprised everyone by leaving her position and becoming a first mate on a trade ship. She would later admit, like a true Wersarian, she had always had a passion for ships and voidfaring. Branches of House Gaprak and Wessian became intertwined for a time after a marriage of Astra and Vincent. The great sadness of a couple and a great amusement of a spiteful Darganus nobility, their marriage produced no children. Just like her ancestors, Australia, Westrian Gaprak dedicated life to service. Crushed by the events that shook the stability in his house and his inability to provide an heir, Vincent lived in his wife's shadows. When his time came, he passed away without notice. The Harlequin known as Nocturne of Oblivion visited the Expanse once again. Sneaking into Darganus, he came to the Rogue Trader's palace and left her a special gift, a case of Eldari craft making. Unmistakably ancient precious, adorned with ruin of an eye inside a triangle. Only the Lord Captain knew what it contained. The Harlequin candidly warned her that he was drawing the von Vallenquist dynasty into a deadly dance, a shaking doom, and all will freeze within the threads of terror loom. And then promptly departed, and not without reason. A few hours later, assassins from a dark city appeared, following his trail, and were mercilessly killed. Their armor bore the sign of a cabal of a black heart. After months of searching, Darkness Wardens found the remains of Arkeli Skander on a lower level of the hive. Drukhari artifacts and records discovered beside him indicated that the agent of the Inquisition had been compromised and was working for Xenos. The salvage deed of a Gregory Skotov witness on Footfall traumatized him forever. His architectural genius was shattered. Only a rare collection of true connoisseurs held his work. Written in his shaky hands, Footfall, the ultimate void station and monetary. Aldaria Bardello, the granddaughter of a pirate Jerry Can Denz Bardello, grew up to be quick-witted and energetic captain. Censored guardian who simply went by the name Chaplain, only knew faith, slaughter, and voidfaring. He advised her to invest in her inheritance in a void ship. Her trade clipper, the Snake, traveled to all subtle worlds of Expanse and to many uncharted ones as well. All that time that Aldario Bardello was captain, her ship never once fired on a civilian vessel. Having completed his last journey with the Lord Captain, Alberard Westingham, with the gracious permission of a rogue trader, left his post as Seneschal and took over the helm of a large family. House Wersarian rose above its rivals and was never again a target of persecution, even after their esteemed patriarch died decades later in his bed surrounded by grieving loved ones. Alberard's shining memory was blighted only by rumors of a creeping madness in the twilight of his life. Many said they had seen the esteemed Seneschal talking to someone unseen, in a voice filled with unusual tenderness and sorrow. Oh, his dead wife. Sister Argenta made no secret of the great respect and gratitude she felt towards the Lord Captain, yet duty compelled her to leave the von Vallenquist retinue. With the blessing of the Ecclesiarchy, she founded a minor order of Adeptus Sorita, the Order of the One Star. United around the keeper of a sacred relic, its sisters protected the faithful from danger still lurking in Expanse. The wider order and its courageous founders very quickly became heroes of legends, instilling hope and inspiration in the hearts of Terra's faithful children. Yet, the conflict between the Imperium and the head of the von Vallenquist dynasty could not but affect the young order. Some sisters demanded that Argenta denounce her former commander. Unable to choose between the order she had created and the person whom which she could not have completed her journey, she stepped down from her position and went into exile. Despite everything, love for her among the people of Expanse only grew. Argenta would be the heroine of songs and tales for centuries to come. A radiant angel who would appear in the darkest hour to protect innocence from the forces of darkness. Jay Hardari died in a sewer footfall among the void rats, wretches, and thugs. Her body was found torn to pieces in a stinking canal next to the remains of her gang and the corpse of a cold trader, Falco. An arm augment had been driven into his throat, its gilded hands curled in an obscene gesture. Hendrix von Kalix, the former interrogator of the Ordo Xenos, took the mantle of Lord Inquisitor after his mentor's death, receiving both the Inquisitor's rosette and duty of defending the sector from the enemies of humanity. Von Kalix became the new warden of Acronis Expanse. Yeah, we like how she left, and we were just like, yeah, bye. After laying his hands on the instrument of mass destruction, the Inquisitor announced a crusade against the many heresies of the Expanse. No regard for lives lost and no mercy for the smallest of offense, he purged the region with fire and sword, uniting thousands of fanatics under his banner. When Lord Inquisitor von Kalix's time came to an end, he left behind a massive retinue of acolytes. One of them assumed his mentor's mantle with the Inquisition fell, fighting unknown Xenos in the galactic south of Expanse. In her journey with the rogue trader, Cassio Aselio experienced all the hardships and delights of a galaxy. That invaluable experience and new knowledge helped her to finally conquer her fears and accept herself and her powers. The Lady Navigator became Novator of her house, tasked with addressing a consequence of Typhon's rule and the chaos that followed her disappearance. For the duration of her reign, she patiently worked on uniting the feuding branches of a house, forging alliances and expanding the influence of House Orselio. The Starway Atlas, which contained the memories of Typhon and the Serta clan, lost its power. House Orselio navigators once again had to rely on skill alone in the depths of Immaterium. Many lost their lives, but those who survived the crisis became hardened veterans and pillars of a house. Most of those fortunate souls were young and brave. Too few among them were old and wise. Idra Trass lived several more years after Rogue Trader's grand campaign on Eprath. Despite her short life, she left behind many legends and tales of her adventures in a Lord Captain's service, and of a terrible warp phenomenon that she manifested. In announcing the discontinuing of a cycle, the Amaranth Collective instilled terror in the hearts of those who revered the theorems of purity, but gave hopes to others. After the gathering of its disciples and recruiting servo soldiers from vassal planets, it ventured to the worlds of a screaming vortex to the fertile forges of a dark Mechanicus. This march of reindoctrination was meant to seize the stolen secrets of Omnissiah from the hands of the heretics, temper the cult in a fire of battle, and transform into a tool for both eradication and comprehension. The fleet disappeared into the darkness, and only rare echoes of its athopathic messages were ever intercepted. For many long years, Yarlet traveled at the Rogue Trader's side, helping her decipher secrets of lost Xenos race and lending her wisdom of her kind. Half a century later, she sensed that it was time to say goodbye. The path of the outcast came to an end. After bidding farewell to her entourage, Yarlet made her way to her surviving kin. Yarlet followed a new path, the path of a warrior. She only hoped she would never be forced to raise her weapon against the mortals who had become her true brothers and sisters in arms. Rumor has it that Yarlet and Pascal met again among the alien stars. A band of Eldari warriors were trying to protect the ancient planetary edifice of their people from a covetous servants of Omnissiah. Upon learning that Yarlet was leading a Xenos, Pascal personally descended to the planet and struck down his former comrade in arms. Her death did not stir any feelings in his metallic heart. Holy shit, Pascal! You killed her! Such was the echo of the deeds of a rogue trader of House von Valancus, deeds that transformed the Cronus Expanse and prepared it for events even darker and more violent. But those are events of a different story. This one has come to an end. It's Warhammer 40k. Everything is bad all the time. Allcat Games, fuck you. Is there anything really to say that we kind of haven't been rambling about for the last, like, couple streams? This game is so close to being really fucking good. But, like, it just... everything just wears you down. The fucking long loading screens were so bad, but then you get to the fucking 2-hour long fucking map maze. The ship battles, like, randomly through the middle of the game were so much harder than they were afterwards. Like, the difficulty curve of combat in general just took a fucking drop. Like, there was some combats where, like, oh, first turn, like, half of our team died and we still were able to clean up. Ship combat itself was just kind of lame and boring. There's a lot of things the game didn't explain well. There was some lore stuff that, you know, kind of a bit sketchy. Fighting a fucking Catan shard, even a shard at the end, is insane. We killed a greater fucking demon. You know, the thing that takes like a fucking squad of 100 Grey Knights to deal with. Yeah, we just killed it. We just shot it with our fucking last sniper and it died. Cause, you know, sure, why not? Greater demons are just, you know, the embodiment and like manifestation of a will of their gods, but you know, fuck it. What is this? Is this Patreon stuff? Still mad about the lack of queer options. Grumpy that we weren't able to seduce Yarlet. Almost everything with Pascal was great. Same with Cassia. We really liked her. She just should have been a gay option as well. I don't know. I don't think we really have much more to say. Oh, it's gonna take us so long to edit through this. Oh. We're like halfway through editing the highlights for Wind Waker, and then it's this game. Like, this game has been going on so long that like we almost have caught up to it before moving on to the next game. Right, tomorrow. What are we gonna do tomorrow? Do you want to start Elden Ring, or just... You don't necessarily want to take the day off, but maybe do a more casual stream, or maybe just something else, and then start Elden Ring next week? That might be a good idea. Yeah, we will say in a Discord server in the next few days if we're able... Ooh, a Ghastly? Holy shit. Hold on. This is important. We want to... We want it. Fair. Buy an Ultra Ball. Fair enough. But yeah, if... Well, we'll just say something in the Discord server if it turns out our computer can't really handle streaming Elden Ring. Maybe if that's the case, we'll figure out some... It'd be funny if we got some kind of capture card to hook up to our Steam Deck, so because our Steam Deck is more powerful than our desktop. Our desktop's kind of old. It's been around. You had this many people funding this game, and you still couldn't even fucking make loading screens better. Jeez, that was another thing. Like, if you were on a planet and you wanted to get to the universe or the galaxy map, you had to load into the bridge, then load into the solar system map, then load into the galaxy map. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, all you would need is on any time there was exit to bridge, you could just select exit to solar system or exit to the Cronus Expanse map. Easy. Done. The music was kind of mid, not noteworthy. We don't know if it was bad or not. We honestly, like, it just didn't really leave any impression. Yeah, guess that's it, right? Funny that it took like exactly almost 4 hours to finish this, so yeah. Oh, hey, giant Pee-wee, who the fuck are you? What? Who's this moderator named Giant Pee-wee? How have we forgotten who you are? followed since 2013. Holy shit, jeez. We've been streaming for so long. We're so old. Yeah, we're gonna go. It was fun. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll raid Maple. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Throwback to the giant Pee-wee. Thanks for just showing up right at the end, but you know, such is life. We've been going for 4 hours. We're tired and we need to get out the next Wind Waker highlight. We need to watch it back, make a thumbnail. It's already uploaded, so like maybe like an hour or so after stream it'll be public. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Love y'all. Mwah.